Okay, hello. We okay? Hopefully we're all good. So, I don't know, I checked CPU usage then, just to see what was going on. You know, see if anything funky was going on behind the scenes, because on OBS, although I have bitrate hidden now, I've kept CPU and like frame rate stuff. My usage was at like, I want to say 10 times, maybe 20 times more than what it usually is. And I checked and there were like 11 versions of Streamlabs running. And it wasn't just background instances, it was literally 11 programs were open. Individual programs. That was fun. That was good. Anyway, hello, welcome in. Ali, Joel, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me hydrate. Sorry, I was caught off guard by that. I need to quickly have some water. Anyway, welcome back. Today, we're going to be getting into potentially the last part of the Urn side quest. The famous Urn side quest that we've been doing for a while now. But either way, I'm looking forward to getting into it. Last time we had to do a bunch of sort of tasks where we had to... What was it? We were asked a bunch of questions and we had to get them all right. Well, we didn't have to get them all right. I could have just killed all of the spirits, but I decided to get them all right at least. And then, as well as that, we also did... what else did we do? We fought ourselves, we went full on persona mode. And we did the whole I am you and you are me thing. And we turned the ghost versions of Caitlin, Morrigan, Alistair and Liliana to pulp. Which is good. Yeah. That sort of summarizes where we're at now. So I think we've probably got a few more things left to go in this place before we continue, but yeah. Yeah, speaking of, there is an altar over there. Which I'm hoping will be what we're looking for. Oh, okay, hang on. Opposition. Alright.
That's it! That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
Okay. Sure. Okay, this is gonna be educational. Let's just say it's gonna be educational. Liliana, what can you do in this time? Wait, surely there's just gonna be one for each, right? So if that one's that... Can we not... Oh, shit.
What comes, my friend?
No. It wasn't even Caitlin that went to speak to you, but okay.
Command me.
Okay. Okay. There's two. And we... Does only one of us need to get across? Is that something we... Oh, I'm gonna get Alistair killed here, aren't I? Hang on. It's for good measure. Alright, Godspeed.
Perhaps only one of us needs to go on. There may be a lever or a switch on the other side if we're lucky.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Alright,
Let's get on with it then.
say we take Caitlin in that case. Alright. Okay. For the record, I'm not going to remember what each of these does. So we will be brute forcing it until we eventually get it. That is 2. Okay. No, it's not. Okay, Alistair. Seem we can't. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, you know what? Okay, do we
Yes,
know
I'm
that that's
still here.
gonna stay if...
Speak then.
Okay. There's one round here somewhere. That will be the... Is it this one? It's that one. Okay. So now, as long as we stay
Where's the
on
tavern?
here, Caitlin should
What would
be
you like?
okay. Right?
I'm here.
Right? Oh god. Fuck. Okay, that's not what we want. Yeah, that's 2 though. That's
We're
2.
on our way.
Alright. Alistair's integral to staying there. Okay, I think all of them are integral to staying there, what we're talking about. Right, so we have that one. Okay, that's there. Okay, 2.
What would you like?
And you'd like...
Okay. I can't just do this in one trip, can I? Okay. Hang on, so if I do this
Yes?
and... God, this is gonna be painful for them. Oh boy, okay.
Ask me anything.
Ask me anything. How do we do this puzzle, Liliana? Without me losing my mind. Oregon's loving this.
Of course.
Okay, so if we... Right, these 2 mean it's fully selected. No, it's not, okay. That's that. That's that one. That's that one again. That's that one. Okay, so 3, 4, 1, 4. I'm not gonna remember any of this. 4, and then maybe 1 there. Shit. Okay, I can't just do that.
Of course.
That's annoying. God, we really are going to be stuck here for a long time. It's got to be a thing of like you got to do it step by step, but I just do not have the patience for like. Right. 3, 1, 2. Okay, so we can do 3, 1, 2, 3 all the way along here. So 3. Right, I'm gonna get a bit of paper. Is this cheating? Also, how are we looking and sounding? Are we all good? I think that one is 3. That one. That one is 1. Okay. So, do this correctly. And yes, I am gonna completely endanger Caitlin in the process of doing this. Shit, the problem I've also got is they've got to stay up. So what I've just done might not be very helpful. Alright. What does moving you two do? Okay, it might all be on that side then. Okay, so these ones move individual ones by the looks of it. So, okay, I kinda get it, but I'm also gonna mess this up badly. Okay, so Liliana, get off. So these control individuals, like individual one placement things, and then these ones control paired ones by the looks of it. So, well, some of them do at least, not all of them, but some of them. So if we do this, so, God, okay, right, I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing. Alright. One does this looks kind of terrible, to be honest. Hopefully not the stream. The puzzle itself, I agree. My notes are fucking awful here as well. This is not gonna make any sense. Okay, right, so the first two we need, for 1 and 2, we need the second panel. So now
And
over
like...
here I need to make a solid panel out of 1 and 2. So there's 1. That's that one. Okay, so Liliana over here. There. So
Yes?
we'll do that. Make that. That works. Okay, so we do that. No, I honestly, hang on. One of those things where you think you might have cracked it, and then actually it's the worst thing.
Speak then.
Right. Okay, I might have made a very bad call by having that there. So, anything I can do in the meantime? Not really. Okay.
What would you like?
The best bet is this then. As annoying as it is, that is the best bet. So if Caitlyn does that. Can I not? Wait, can I only activate the other one over here? Yeah, I can, okay. As soon as anybody steps off, they both go. That's fucking annoying. Okay. What about Liliana? Is she... She's only integral to the first one, so if Caitlyn gets
Yes,
over
I'm
to the
still here.
second one... We're gonna do a quick save here because I'm lazy.
Of course.
We do that. And then... Okay, we have her on the second platform at least. Okay, we just need to get onto the third platform if we can. The problem we've got is if as soon as the others move, we are fucked. Okay, we have that. Get ready to turn back time. Oy vey, okay. Right, I think what we're currently on works, because that on my notes that's marked down to be covering 2 and 3. So, right, hang on. If my calculations are correct, Alistair should be able to step off of this and not do any damage. Never mind, we're gonna revert the save. It's not fine. British, welcome in. How you doing? Fuck. How do we do this? This is madness. I hate it here. I hate it here. Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there, I promise. Equally, Morrigan moving is a problem, right? I don't think that's something we can really get away from. Maybe it has to be something this side then. Okay, maybe we'll go back a step. We'll go back a step.
Of course.
Alistair, please find a solution, my boy. My boy. It's probably gonna kill Caitlin, yeah. Okay, so that solidifies that platform, which is what we needed, but... Okay, both of those do that. Good to know. Good to know. So we do that. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind very slowly. It is happening. Okay. Alright. Morrigan, do something useful, please. Right, I reckon that's gonna come into play and throw me completely off guard. We're gonna go with that. Fuck it, why not? Let's have the whole gang. Maybe that's why I'm not incorporating the whole gang. I can only use... Okay. That makes more sense, so I'm not doing it wrong. That's fine. You're good tired from work? Your client system went down, and you had to... you had over 100 calls in queue. Yikes, that is not cool. That's not cool. Well, at least the day is over, right? And hopefully you're able to unwind a little bit. That's the main thing. Oh yeah, listen, I'd be there longer than a night. I'd be stuck in there for like months. No one would find me. And at that point, British, he probably would have left. Like this Dave guy. Doesn't even know puzzles. Okay, right, hang on, progress. Progress made. Kinda. Right, this one's important. Remember, Morrigan cannot move. Morrigan is banned from moving. Right.
A task?
A task for the Taskmaster? Okay. Okay. Number 3. That's that one. I need one for number 1, please. Number 1. There it is, number 1. Right. What we do after number 1, I have no idea. And though I'm not lining up a dirty joke, I literally do not know what to do after this step. Okay, so we do that. Does that mean Morrigan has to move? That's so annoying. Okay. Fuck's sake. Wait. Oh, okay, we're safe. Okay, we can do that. Okay, remember this one does those two. That one does those two. There's one over here. Does that? Oh, fuck you, Alistair. Honestly, actually, fuck you. Right, quick save. Alistair, do not kill Caitlin here or you're fired. Right, you're fired, that's it. I don't want to see you ever again. Gone. You're gone.
Yes?
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. Morrigan, please don't fuck things over here. No, wait, hang on.
Yes.
Alistair, my boy. My boy. Right. Okay.
Hey.
Liliana, please don't fuck things over here. I think that... Right, that should stay though, right? Because we have this one propping it up and this one propping it up. They both prop up that one platform, guaranteed, right? Okay, perfect. Right, I'm onto something. I'm onto something. Bear with me. Alistair's now in the Morrigan spot as well. Ray, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Oh god, okay, the problem we've got now...
We're on our way.
Right, we have one step away from getting in. We're nearly there. We can see the altar. We're almost there. Alright. Shit. It's gonna be... I hate this game. I mean, what? I love this game. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Oh, we don't need Morrigan anymore. Okay, Morrigan, you can fuck off. In the nicest way possible. You can actually leave. Do any of these ones do 3? Doesn't look like it. That one does 3, and the one that Alistair on also does 3. Oh, in which case, hang on. This one does 3 and 4, I think. If my notes are correct. Which means Alistair can now move. Okay. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Right, we did it. We did it. That only took 30 minutes. I'm pretty happy with that.
Andraste only favoured the clever, it seems.
Thanks for your input, Alistair. Very cool. Doing fine. Air quality, where I am is really bad today, which is unusual. It's feeling a bit off. I didn't know what it was until I checked the news. Oh no, I'm sorry. Is there like a reasoning for it? Is it just one of those days? But yeah, take it easy, Ray. I hope everything's okay. Alright. Puzzle over. It's altar time. I can see some cobwebs. So it's gonna be a creepy altar. No? No spider trap? Okay. Actually surprised.
Powerful magic.
There's some fires in Canada and the smoke is travelling south. Oh, okay, got ya. I see. I see. Well, I hope everything's going okay in that regard. Inscription card in the face. Sure. I guess. Wow. Wow, okay, what a gang. What a gang. Alistair, what are you wearing? Is this the only way this is gonna work, team? Alright, hang on.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Thank you, ominous person. Okay, the rest of the team, they got singed there, but that's fine. Okay, right. Let's go on with it. Here it is.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I stand in awe. Really?
Take a pinch of the ashes. Let's do it. Leave the urn alone. Alright, we did it. Is that it? Nothing more? Can we leave? Very cool. Oh, you haven't been outside today? Maybe some pollen, but that's normal. Initially, initially I thought you might have been talking about pollen to begin with, because yeah, pollen in general is a big old bad. It's a big old bad. Oh no, this person got torched. Alright. Oh, inventory full, okay. What? Honestly, we never use traps. I might as well just get rid of them, right? Just so I can continue looting. You played the OG Final Fantasy 7 today?
Yes.
Hell yeah, we love to hear it. Ah, shit. I might just get rid of some of this, like, covering. Or coating, whatever it is. Flame coating, soul rock coating. Yeah, we don't need any of that. I never use it, at least. But yeah, Final Fantasy 7, great game. Oh shit. What was the other way though? Oh shit, is this the... Wait, is this the way we came in? What about the other man? Oh, did it just chuck us out? I think it did just chuck us out, okay. What's the other way? There was another doorway, right? I think. Do 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 do. What a long chamber. I'm so glad we don't have to do that again. But yeah. How are you finding it, British? Like going back to it? That might have been the exact same doorway I went through last time. I didn't realise. There's a chance of that. There is still a Durgan up there. Is it stay asleep, please, Mr. Durgan? Thank you. So what have I been up to today? Trying to think. So I finished off the Goblet of Fire. Actually, you know what? No, before we go into that, let's talk about Final Fantasy 7. British, who's your favourite character? Favourite Final Fantasy 7 character? Sid. Honestly, Sid's a pretty fun pick. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about that cast in particular for Final Fantasy where it just like... I don't know. I can go back to it. I can still get something new out of it each time. Same with 9. They both do that really well. You're at Cosmo Canyon. The music there is awesome. I think the music's almost my favourite bit of Cosmo Canyon. It's a very good tune. I'm kind of curious to see what he's gonna look like. What's his name? Red 13's like guardian lad. He's not gonna be a giant like polygon this time, is he? He's gonna be like an actual person. Just floating around in space. Bugenhagen. Wait, how did I end up in here? I'm confused. I've actually forgotten his name. Is that what he's called? What is his name? It's not that, is it? So am I going back the way I came? I've lost all sense of direction in this tunnel. Oh, that's why. It's because I see. I went the wrong way. So... yeah, that way leads to the mountain tops. Okay. I guess it's the case of follow the torches, right? That's usually the telltale sign of the way out. Or not. Wait, did we not go this way? The riches that we didn't plunder. That is the name? Okay. I don't know how I don't remember that. I think I always just knew him as the floaty lad. Aw. Oh shit, is this where the dragon was? Oh no. Aw, can we free the goat? Please? Pile of dragon filth. Oh shit. That is 3 drakes. We are barely equipped enough to deal with 1 at the best of times, so... okay. Listen, if the goat made a sound effect like that, I'd be even more worried. This goat is a demon, has magical powers. Right, we're gonna taunt and force field. Oh, never mind, Alistair's gonna die. Change of plan. Never mind. Okay, Alistair will no longer die. Caitlin, on the other hand, might perish. No, wait, what? It didn't work? I thought it worked. What the hell? Okay. Shit is... okay, yeah, Caitlin actually is dead, though. Shit, we walked into the wrong place, didn't we? No, I say run over here still, that's fine. And we've only done like a decent amount of damage to 1 of them as well. Ah, shit. Okay, Morrigan is dead. Yeah, I say we run away. Alistair is still just force fielded down here. He's gonna die before he can even do anything. That's the worst bit.
Ready!
Okay. Yeah, this is it. Honestly, kinda can't be bothered to deal with that. Isn't it like the loot's very good? I could be wrong, but I don't know. Oh, you know what? Actually, hang on. I have an idea. I have an idea. Right, gang, stay here. We haven't had to do this in a while.
The shadows with me.
Tell no one of this. Caitlin turned down her opacity. And alas, she's now unable to be seen. Flawless, absolutely flawless. They never knew. A statue, I'll steal it. No one will ever know. Might we run? Go, go, go. Okay, so we go down here, yeah? So what was I gonna say? I finished Goblet of Fire today. I guess I feel like I need to give some context to this each time. I'm rewatching, because I haven't seen the Harry Potter films in about 10 years. At least not like all the way through, or I've only seen bits of them. But yeah, it was good, but there were bits in it I didn't like. And I don't want to. There's a few big plot moments that I don't really want to spoil if people haven't seen it. But yeah, the movie where nobody got a haircut. Literally, me and Ali were talking about it the other day. Harry goes through a full-on like John Lennon phase. It's the look he's going for, and Ron literally looks very unkempt. Even Fred and George look very unkempt too. But yeah. Overall it was good. There was some really big bits for general lore. I think it's a very pivotal movie for plot stuff, of course. It's a big one. But in terms of it as a movie, I think the others are a lot better. The other three so far have been a lot better. But yeah. That's my take. And then coming up, I've got the last good Harry Potter film, in my opinion. Or the last one that I think is... I don't know. The last one that I enjoy, I guess. I don't know. The ones after this one, coming up, The Order of the Phoenix, I just don't personally like too much. I don't think that they are, you know... I don't know. They just don't do it for me. They fall into the pitfall of a lot of things that came out around that time. So yeah, the ending and such, it just isn't so much for me. Are they not following? They are not following, okay. But yes, I hate their hair in that film as well. It's I think Harry's especially. Everyone else not so bad, but
You cannot.
is Alistair doing okay?
I
think we work well together.
Don't look now.
Wait, did we not go this way before?
And I'm off.
I guess we didn't.
Let's wipe them out quickly.
I thought that was acid on the floor, I don't know why. Morrigan, where are you going? Fireball, okay, fair. It's fireball time for everyone in this room.
I see.
Shit, okay, Morrigan's dead. Partly down to my own stupidity. In fact, almost completely down to my own stupidity. Stupidity. Okay, please use that, for the love of God. Okay, you didn't use it in time. I use this. Does this turn off the effect of the thing? I'm not sure.
Here I am.
Yeah, they did some weird things like that. I completely agree. They tweaked some bits. I need to say for context, book-wise, I've only read or listened to everything up until like Order of the Phoenix. And even then, Order of the Phoenix I turned over to an audiobook. Because it was all narrated by Stephen Fry. And even then, this was all like 10 years ago, so my book knowledge probably doesn't match my film knowledge in general. But yeah, it's it made some choices for sure. Okay, sorry Morrigan. Oh wow, okay, Morrigan, come over here. Yeah, it's fine, we're gonna pretend that none of that happened. Have a quick save.
Oh, right.
Gonna leave the vase. A vase. The guy that plays Mad Eye Moody is great. I love him. One thing I will say as well, I think, I'll be honest, in the first, so we get a change of Dumbledore in the third film, right? Actor-wise. I'll be honest, in Prisoner of Azkaban, I wasn't sure if I liked new Dumbledore as much.
Yeah.
But in this one, I think it sort of cemented me liking him a bit more. And now I think he's really good. Prefer Richard Harris Dumbledore? That's fair. Yeah. Most people didn't like him in his first Harry Potter movie, if I recall. Or if you... sorry, what is that abbreviated? Is if I remember correctly. Is that it? I'm really, really bad with abbreviated things. But yeah. That sounds right. If I recall correctly. Okay, that's it. Yeah, so... yeah, I don't know. That one felt a bit weak. But Order of the Phoenix... yeah, better. A lot better. Not what am I saying? I'm losing my mind. Goblet of Fire, a lot better. A lot better. Okay, can we deal with the cultist, please?
Go. Oh,
You just got something called Shattering. What was that? Did we do something special? But yeah, no, I liked him a lot more in the Goblet of Fire though. I thought he did a much better job. But I guess he was also in it more. Okay, who has the most injuries? Let's find out. Caitlin has 1. Alyssa has 2. Morrigan has 2. Liliana has 1. The actor of Mad Eye, his son plays Bill Weasley. Does he really? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. That guy's in like In Bruges and stuff, right? I can never remember his name. But the actor, I know he's in a lot. He's been around.
Yes.
That was there. And then the other film I watched today was Heat, which is a 1990s action heist movie, question mark. You get 2 weird perspectives in this film, where it's like you have the detective and officer trying to hunt down these people that are like committing the heists and whatever. And then you have the actual people who are involved within the heist itself. And yeah, I don't know, it had its moments, but it is very I was talking to Ali about it in DM, but it's very I don't know. I don't want to say safe action. It's an action movie, right? It's an action movie. You probably get what I'm saying just from saying that. I thought it was pretty good. I always love Robert De Niro in most things he's in. So, yeah, he was good here. Al Pacino was really good. I'm not the biggest, I always forget his name. He was one of the Batman actors. The forgettable Batman. What was he called? Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer. He was in this movie as well. Not a big Val Kilmer person, but yeah.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
We did.
Is that? Oh, there's some dust on. No, that's not dust. Omega, I'm not worthy to look upon. What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
Oh, really, British? I'll be honest, I haven't seen In Bruges in a long time. I need to go back and check it out. It's got Colin Farrell in it as well, right? He's the main lad. Colin Farrell. I said that really weirdly. Yeah, it's been a bit, but I remember it being very good.
Tests? Interesting. Very interesting. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
Yeah, many would try to exploit it. I don't think on paper he makes a good point, but a lot of people would try and use that.
But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
I agree. We cannot withhold this from others. It is not our place.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
everyone comes by and takes some ashes from the urn. Ooh, I hope that urn is self-replenishing.
Yes, share it. Spread the word and more will come under the Chantry's power. Is this not what you want?
I will spread this good news or die trying.
We can kill him. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I guess we shouldn't be selfish, but yeah, I feel like people are just gonna exploit it.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
Okay. Very cool. Alright. Yeah, we have another quest over here. Shall we just... Oh no, that is where we are. Okay. I guess to Redcliffe we go. Is it time? Hey.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Okay. You know what, I'm gonna check all of these real quick to see if there's anything better. We should probably rest up actually instead of just walking around. Doesn't really look like Alistair has much else they can use, but... that might be good. Hmm. Feel like that's a generally good one for Morrigan to have. We might want the fire damage ring. You know what, let's do that. Because then we can do more damage with fireball. That's not a bad shout. That's a really good ring to have, holy shit. I guess we could do more spell power with the other one, but... Okay. Okay, I say we're probably okay to sell all of this then. That's fine.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old... Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Alright. Do we want to keep the metal kite? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll keep these. Yeah, we might as well keep these, right? Yeah. Alright. Well, let's get going. I guess we can go there and then camp. Let's do that, because then we'll heal up. At least I hope so. Let's do a quick check-in on everyone. How's everyone doing? Poochie. Aw. Poochie. Good stuff. Good stuff.
It speaks. It doesn't have better things to do. On then.
Okay, I think they were all the same questions we've had before, so...
Something on your mind?
Damn, that first one, very forward. Anything new? I guess we should do a quick gift check. What do we have gift-wise? Would he like the boots? I think he might, right? Where were they? There they are. There you are.
That smell. This is Antivan leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you found it, but thank you. But I'm not finished admiring them yet. Can you smell that? Like rotting flesh. Just like back in Antiva City.
Lovely.
Now, if only you could find me a prostitute or two. A bowl of fish chowder and a corrupt politician. I'd really feel like I was home.
Damn.
And they fit as well. Marvelous.
There we go. He loved that. That was a lot of points. What else do we have? That might be good for Morrigan.
Interesting.
No, never mind.
Most kind.
At this point, I'm just giving away anything to...
Oh, what are you thinking, honestly?
Why, thank you.
Shit, did I just give her that? Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Interesting.
Oh fuck, I keep giving them to the wrong people. Oh no, okay. Rutro. Who likes statues? Was it Alistair?
Is that for me? Really?
We loved it.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, Alistair was... This whole time, Alistair was the statue boy. Who would have thunk it? We can do some enchantment, actually. We haven't done much enchantment. I know, right, Ellie? I know.
Enchantment?
Enchantment. I love enchantment.
Enchantment!
We have so much we can equip as well. Right. Caitlin, what do you need? Darkspawn damage feels pretty good. Chance to remove... Sorry, to reduce movement speed. That actually sounds kind of good. Alright. Spell resistance, we might as well. I guess we can just stack spell resistance for those two. Let's do Alistair's next. Alistair should have the physical resistance, because that's really good. And then... maybe the damage to undead? Or maybe just have it like on fire. Bit like a flaming sword, that might be cool. Then I can add the undead one to... Caitlin's kit. And yeah, we'll just give that to everyone. There we go. Right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. Are we good to go?
Oh, hello. Is there something you wanted to talk about? It's nothing. I'm fine. I'm just thinking. I can't get what happened out of my head. I'd been in Lothering for years, and she still thought I was plotting against her. She didn't trust me. Maybe she never did. She loved me when she could use me and control me. And now that she can't, she wants me dead. It hurts to realize that I never really knew her.
Aww.
You are already helping so much by listening to me. I knew she was ruthless, but I didn't know how far she could go. She is self-serving, cruel. She uses people, then discards them. But that's how she survives in the life she leads. What if she's right? What if we're the same? I should just have stayed in the Chantry.
But you're not using us though. I hate people that use other people. It's not okay. But I'm playing as Caitlin and not Dave, so gotta remember that.
You don't understand. I forgot my life as a bard while I was in the cloister. I felt safe. I didn't have to watch my back all the time. That's what made Marjolaine the person she is, don't you see? It ruined her. It will ruin me too. Even now, I feel some regret at not ending her life in order to protect my own. What we're doing, what we've done, hunted men down, killed them. Part of me loves it. It invigorates me, and this scares me. I feel myself slipping. How can you be so sure? Do you really think so? Hearing you say that gives me comfort. I would like to be alone for now. I have many things to consider. Thank you for listening to me.
No worries at all. Right, hello emissary folks. Yeah, I don't know how much of this we need to keep just giving. But we're gonna keep doing it anyway.
You are good to your troops, Warden. Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface. Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Very well. I think we've done okay in that regard,
The
though.
Templars of the Chantry stand ready, Grey Warden. There are always areas to improve on, Grey Warden. The most useful for my talents are runes.
At your word, Warden. We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best.
Cool. Well, we've got most of them there, so that's all good. Right. I say we get on with some side quests. Oh no, you know what? Let's actually finish up the Redcliffe thing. I'm gonna take the A-team with me as well. Let's go. Alright, good stuff. It's at the castle, isn't it, that we see the Arl? That's where he is now. Is there anything else we need to do in town while we're here? I guess I can check the map, can't I? Doesn't look like it. Alright.
Oh, right.
Okay. Oh shit, we got some level ups as well. Alistair, I might just put Alistair with more constitution, to be honest. It was pretty applicable. Means he's a bit beefier. Okay, I mean, that sounds pretty good for Alistair. I mean, that just sounds good to have, yeah. Then Liliana. Guess more dex and a bit more cunning. Go with that. Okay. Pretty happy with that. Just trying to think though. A scatter shot might be kind of good. Or defensive fire. Okay, that sounds, I mean, it sounds okay, but I don't know. The crit hit could be good, but scatter shot sounds better. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, I think they're just up here, right? The bones are still here as well, them. They really haven't cleaned up the place, have they? Alright. Arl, Eamon, sir, we're here. Brought upon you the ashes, TM.
You return. Might you have news? Yes, but they are returning slowly. No doubt the war's progress, as well as the Darkspawns, hinders many of them. You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the Urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Well, we don't have the urn, but we have the ashes from the urn. So hopefully that'll be good enough. Alright, here we go. A moment of truth. Oh.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
Oh no.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
That's right, he's got a lot of catching up to do. There's a blight going on, sir.
This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, I know you did what you had to. I grieve for Isolde, but I believe that had you not acted as you did, it might have been far worse. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service? I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts. Nothing more.
Okay. As you wish.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
I suppose this will do.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cailan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped.
I agree.
What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
What are you proposing then?
We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
And everything I've done is for nothing?
I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof.
Yeah.
Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother?
Here he is.
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
Alistair would be a terrible king. No, he'd be great.
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply kill him? I mean, it's kind of true, but... What is stopping him from attacking Redcliffe? I guess it will look bad.
Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone,
without having to confront me directly.
Sure.
If I call for a landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened. That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
Hmm. What if we support Loghain? Is that even an option? Can we actually do that?
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him.
Well, here we go.
Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I have done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
The ritual was his idea and he didn't deceive us. He seems earnest in his desire to repent. I kind of agree with that. He wants to sort of make up for it.
Oh? That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
Give him to the Circle of Magi. I guess they could use them. Or is that a bad idea right now?
True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Alright.
Now, back to the matter of the landsmeet. We should head to Denerim as soon as possible. I can delay that, however, if you have other plans. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Very well. Give me some time yet.
As you wish. It will take time for the news to spread, and I can use the interim to get my forces organized. Please tell me when you wish to leave. Until then, you have the run of Redcliffe.
Excellent. Well, we did it. We saved him. We saved the boy. And we got a level up. Oh, we can't. Okay. GG, thank you, thank you. We're getting there though. We're kinda getting close to the end times. So the blight. Speak to Al when you're ready to leave, okay. Okay, so both of those are for the blight. Now we're basically just doing side quests for the next little while. So let's go to Denerim and do some side quests. Let's do it. Let's go. How do I leave? I wish to leave this place. Is this it? This is the front door. Perfect. Perfect. Right, we're all training up now. Very cool. Yeah, to Denerim. Let's go. Probably gonna walk into some shit on the way, but that's okay. Speak of the devil. Please don't be anything too cursed. Okay, it's not so bad. Shit, okay. Poor Alistair. I mean, we just ended up mowing through them. That was pretty good.
Going. Going.
Having the bonus damage to Darkspawn is really, really good as well.
Huh.
Alright. Let's keep going. Are these guys okay?
Our Lehman sends his regards, Warden. We're trying to keep the roads clear and safe.
Well, keep it up. Keep it up, lads. Keep it going. Alright, so instantly we have to do this to access the other map. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but that's how it be. Okay, we need to see... We haven't been to the Pearl yet, and there's meant to be some big, big stuff at the Pearl, right? So yeah, I kind of love that Denerim's got its own map. I kind of like that. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
Why do they call it a brothel?
Tell your captain that our deal is now ironclad.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanger, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
Oh. I think Zevran would be at home here. Oh wow, okay. Surprise me. Find a meeting of a friend here? Or friends here? Oh, I see, okay.
Stop playing games, Isabella. We want our money.
I think you forget who you are speaking to. I will give you a chance to leave quietly. Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only. We're the toughest, meanest, and loudest mercenary band from the Free Marches. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon. Now get out. Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
Oh, Jesus. It could have been Frisk, it could have been, how you doing? No, I don't think they did say white folks. But sure. Hide, yep, hide.
You aren't no common guard. You're with All How, aren't you? Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Logain's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
Okay, what's going on over here?
She's too good.
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Hey.
Ah, a Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you. But, Grey Warden or no, it is refreshing to see another woman who answers to no one.
Yep. What can I say? Caitlyn is hella independent. What can I say? Of course, happy Pride Month, everyone. It's the 1st of June. Dating the stream for future reference, but happy Pride Month. Good shit. We love to see it. We love to see it. But yeah, Frisk, I hope you're doing well.
Now, what can I do for you, my dear? I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
I need this skill, please. Can you teach me how to be a duelist?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. It will take you years of practice to achieve true mastery of the style, but I can teach you the basics. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better, so we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Sure. Can I pay you?
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own.
Oh no.
Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I will shuffle them.
Good. Go ahead, then.
Should we palm several good cards while shuffling? Damn. No, that's not cheap. Let's do it legit.
Are you done yet?
Wow, okay.
5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. It looks like the deck is being kind to me today. Please, keep your hands to yourself. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Oh dear. Is that what you have? Do you need me to go through the rules again? Serpents of Deceit and Avarice, Songs of Temerity and Mercy. Not a great hand, but I still win. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match?
I played the game.
Not so fast, sweet thing. I'm not sure I know you yet. Come. Another game?
Go on then.
Ah, you're a good sport. Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I'll shove them.
Good.
Yeah, why not?
Go ahead then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. It looks like the deck is being kind to me today. Please, keep your hands to yourself. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands.
Okay.
You have 2 angels and 3 knights, and all the same theme. That is one of the best hands I have ever seen. You've won.
Yeah, we definitely didn't cheat.
You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you. Come, we will need some space for this.
Okay. Okay, we can be a duelist now. Does that mean... level up. Can I... Can. Huzzah. We are now a duelist. Feel like that would fit Caitlin well. We're now a duelist and a rogue. So... I think that's a good combination.
Yes. I could have handled it. Thanks. I think I need to go hide somewhere.
Okay. Probably shouldn't be going around this opening doors in this place. At the risk of walking in on something I shouldn't. But we'll go with it anyway. We'll go with it anyway. We'll say that we were invited. I don't think there's anything else. Or other bits and pieces. Okay.
And I'm off.
Was there anything else at the Pearl? I feel like there wasn't. Okay. Alright, I just say we go about doing whatever we can then. Going to all of the alleys and doing bits. All of the back alleys. Full of all kinds of scum and villainy, etc.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
Uh-oh.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Let's wipe them out.
Sounds like a Frodo scream. I just do this and be done with it. Morrigan nukes the world. Right, Liliana, you're gonna be the one true survivor of this. You were warned. Everyone else was knocked over. Shit. Okay, that's my bad. Sorry, I will read chat in one moment. of them? Oh no, okay, we got more.
Was there any doubt?
That's a lot of blood.
Shit, did everyone else die there? Holy shit.
And I'm off. And people actually voluntarily
careful,
attack
that
you.
wouldn't happen.
Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. The back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Very well. Glowing axe, okay. Oh shit, what, so a subtitle came up? And okay, that's spooky. On the video that you had? Okay, yeah. There's a hidden message in there, that's why. Yeah, no, that's kind of scary.
Yes.
Damn, there are so many. Okay, right, that's it.
I shall do it. I see.
Alistair can take it.
Push them back!
Hey, you guys dealing with that? Okay, Alistair heal.
You forced our hand.
Actually, no, Alistair, you can just like charge this lad.
Here. On it.
Isn't this the same place again?
All right.
Maybe we're getting some level up, that's very cool.
Day.
That's a lot of blood.
Okay.
Yes.
Would someone like to handle this? Alice has handled the last ones. Will anybody else do it this time?
I hope you like
No, okay.
heroes, my lady. Because your husband died like one.
I feared this day would come.
I mean, you handled that pretty well, Alistair, to be honest, all things considered. That was pretty good. I still want to hear what Morrigan's would be.
Yes.
Blah blah blah. Your loved one has perished. Lol. Then Morrigan just starts laughing.
Going.
VM. Okay, in we go, I guess. Right, I'm gonna hope that this is a quick one, because we've got... How long do we have? We have 8 minutes. We should be able to do a quick quest.
Strange you would force such a visit in a time of blight. I suppose I am used to inspiring a different kind of seeker.
Harry Potter kind?
Inevitably. If drive and foolishness mark a seeker adequate for my purposes. But then there's you. Eyes are on you from a very high vantage, Grey Warden. I cannot hide in your wake, but I will not be a footnote. Witness Gax King!
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No mercy!
Shit, okay. Quite something. Okay, everybody heal. Music just stopped. And there's no music here. This is kind of eerie.
I am ready.
Where do I go?
We're just not doing any damage to this thing, are we?
Order.
Okay, just keep doing this, that's fine. Just cope, we're coping, that's what we're doing right now, we're just praying that nothing goes wrong. And the music being gone, bit of a buzzkill, but that's okay. I'm trying to think what would work here. We're not really doing enough for like, or anything, really. Alistair, please taunt. And then we'll do that. Just for the sake of it.
So be it.
Okay. They're not falling for that, that's annoying. Okay.
Go.
Uh-oh. This feels like something we can't win right now. I don't know.
An order.
Can we hex it maybe? I don't think we can. Hey, none of that worked.
Trouble.
Need.
Okay, we're getting kinda dunked on all of a sudden. I mean, we're not... I just feel like we're not really doing enough damage to it. Maybe we can't do magic to it. Maybe we should just be doing like a set thing. Oh shit, it turned into a revenant, whatever they're called.
Right.
How have I only just noticed that?
Hurry.
Alistair, please taunt here. Oh my god, you've risked your... Yeah. Damn, she risked everything there just to save...
I tried to be merciful!
Okay, this is gonna be a...
All right. Let's go.
As you wish.
Alistair just died. Yeah, this is difficult.
As you like.
Damn, I don't know what to do here. Do we leave? Do we run? Oh, we should run. Or no. The end is near. Well, we'll figure it out next time. We'll figure it out next time. Interesting, okay. Something tells me we need to be a little bit more, like, leveled or something before we can do that. Or we need a way to stop it from healing. I'm not sure how to do. But anyway, we'll level up Morrigan and then I'll end it for today. Maybe a bit more health. Apart from that, maybe just magic again. It's boring, but it works. The paralysis thing might actually be a great call. Honest, I don't know. It feels like something that we should have had by now anyway. So I'm kind of okay with it being a thing. Sure, let's go with that. Anyway, I'm gonna do a save. I've forgotten what that thing was called. Bad lad here. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Anyway, thank you for watching today, everyone. I appreciate everyone for hanging out. It's been good. Thank you, British. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Frisk. Thank you, anybody else. Thank you, Ray, of course. Thank you, anybody else that's popped by and lurked. I appreciate you. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow for The Hobbit. So stay tuned. I don't know if we're going to be beating The Hobbit tomorrow or not. I have a gut feeling we've still got a little bit to go, maybe? Maybe a couple more streams, tops, but we're... Well, how far on are we? We haven't even gotten to Goblin Town yet, actually, so we might have quite a bit to go. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll get there when we get there, right? We'll see what happens. Anyway, I've seen a bit. Bye-bye.